Hello friends and welcome back. I just did a video on the garden. I have a chicken that's carrying on like crazy. I don't know if she's getting picked on. I'm taking a Clorox wipe and I am disinfecting my scissors, and I had to go in and get changed. But we're going to start harvesting. Oops. Let me grab the basket. That is... So in the previous video, I told you that I started harvesting without yous, and my other video is uploading. I had to get changed because the mosquitoes are fierce because it rained here. So this is what I have so far. Let me lower you down. Okay, so I picked a bunch of cherry tomatoes. I got Roman tomatoes, a small eggplant that fell off. Not sure if I told you that. Multiple zucchinis, green beans, a green tomato that fell off, some cucumbers, a couple peppers, and the beans, and some calendula. So that's where I'm at. So like I said, I just disinfected my scissors because of blight going on with the tomatoes, and that's not coming from anything other than our humidity here. So I have 1,000,001 mosquito bites, and yeah. Let's see how much we can get harvested here. I'm just going to try to raise you up. Do the best I can do. Put you in a spot that's semi-level. But, I mean, it's so hot here, and I had to change from white shorts and normal clothing and go into sweatpants. But I was just dealing with chickens because I just can't seem to make this one chicken happy to save my life. So... I will really try to see if maybe, everything I harvested, if I can lay it out on the back table and show it to you all that way. I didn't even start making the zucchini muffins yet because I want to get harvesting done. So, really just had an oopsie and cut a branch. Here's the disinfectant wipe, but I cut a branch off that had a tomato on it. So, be careful. I have so much going on. I'm not going to try. I think we're expecting rain here at 4 o'clock today. As much as I want to take the things off that have blight, I think I'm just going to focus on whatever's ready to be harvested, or just about right there. We're going to collect some Roma tomatoes right there. Let me see, I'm trying. I have a video that's uploading currently, and then you'll probably see this maybe tomorrow. Alright, let me just sit you right there for a minute because I have the basket all the way down here. Because there's only so much room, honest to God, in this garden. Move this out of the way. Just bring it a little bit closer. Let's just go through and see if there's any more red tomatoes. I've been getting lots of tomatoes. Anything that's a mistake that was green, I will just put it on the kitchen windowsill. It won't be the end of the world, but I picked it. Let me show you. I picked it and it had blooms on it. Oops. It's my first mistake. Okay, so I'm going to dig me inside these tomatoes, not you in the camera. And I will show you everything. So that little thing is going to end up getting pretty full. Let me set those scissors there. Not too shabby, first of all. It's just a matter of looking in. Oh boy, there's a lot of blight branches on this one tomato plant, which is not good. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did Dr. Witchy's. Oh no, we have a green tomato down, so not the end of the world. You can make fried green tomatoes. But I haven't been getting like huge Dr. Witchy's. Trying to locate it, and it was just about ready to fall off. Not bad, but I've seen bigger, but that's okay. It's a great tomato, and I am just going down the line and looking in. Don't want to step on my... See, it's like you barely even have to touch it and it's coming right off. So it looks like we're getting quite a bit of tomatoes right from the gate. And I want to keep these as healthy as possible so I can get a lot more tomatoes. So let me just double check. None of these real big ones. Oops, I see something. But none of these real big ones are ready yet. I have one that's blushing. But something is back here. Oops. Okay. I think we have our first gigantic tomato. And we do. Look at the size of that. My favorite. So, this is either going to be the rainbow tomato or this is going to be Kellogg's breakfast. I think Kellogg's breakfast is a little bit different. But I'm glad I'm out here right now because I didn't think any of them were ready. And there's a second one back there. A slight little bit of green right there at the top. Not the end of the world, but humongous. It's like the size of my hand type of tomato. And of course, it'll all be washed. But I'm trying to look in and make sure I don't miss anything because I've already done that. Good size Dr. Witchy's right there, however you want to say it. And then I'm definitely going to have to set some time aside to do some serious pruning. And cut off the blight. And I see, I'm trying to go in here very carefully. I do feel like as soon as I touch these Dr. Witchy's, they're just coming right off. So thank God I'm getting to it now. I think there might be one more. Been there or two more. Let me try to stand up. I can raise you up, but it's not going to be like the best view. Besides my dairy air, probably. Find you the most flattest spot. Phew, it's so humid again. Just saw it, and now I have to relocate it. So, what I've been doing is bending down in here and then looking in. Gotta be careful because my big ones right in the front. So, Cheese. It probably would be a whole lot easier to walk around the backside to pick, but the basket's going to be so full. I swore I saw another one. Trying to be careful not to break any branches. When you plant tomatoes this close, oh yeah, it's work. And this one is completely ripe right there. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to carry all that out. My other basket's completely full. And the sun's coming out, so it may want to play tricks on my phone. But let me see maybe if I can lower you. And if I have to go around back. Back meaning behind that fence. Girls gotta do. Watch the beats. And this is what I mean by back here. Because then I can see the row in here better. This one looks like it's being smashed, so I'm going to pull this off. And it can ripen on the windowsill. Oh, it is in there. Okay, let me see. This is going to take some finagling. I'm going to have to just let you sit like that for a minute. Because this tomato here, it's either the string that's doing it. I don't know. This one's like stuck. I see. Another one. Because, you know, if you leave them on there, when they're slightly blushed, they'll come back out. And then they'll be overly ripe. But I will show you what I'm picking, I promise. I just don't want to miss any, and it's a lot harder to do it the other way. And here's another Dr. Wincheese. Okay. Looks like I got 3. Let me grab y'all. But there is one right there that's kind of stuck. I'm looking down in. Okay. Let me get back over. This is like not the most comfortable experience gardening because it's way smaller than anything I'm used to. But I'm grateful to be able to get to garden. It's just an awkward maneuvering game. So, I just got this one here, another one, another good decent sized Dr. Wincheese. Okay, let me take one last peek, but I'm going to put you down here. I probably already lost my scissors, I'm assuming. So I feel bad because I broke that one off, but it should be okay. I am just bending down and taking a look to make sure I have it all. Alright, so as a gardener, these leaves that have blight on it, this is why I brought out bleach wipe, because I definitely want to get them cut off. And then just keep wiping the scissors. As a matter of fact, I have to find my scissors I just had because I think we might move on. So, and a lot of the spots in here are not really level. So, here's the scissors of what I was just messing with. And I just have this Clorox wipe. Alrighty. It's a one-woman show around here. You all know that already. Let's check eggplants. That one can go longer. There's 2 over here. Okay, those 2 can still go longer. But I am going to end up picking that Japanese one, which I never thought I would like them until last year. They were delicious. I peeled them, fried them up, and would cook all my other fresh vegetables and put it in my pasta. Now it will have thorns on it, so Be careful. Let's see if I can get you. This is like the worst. Because I'm not trying to get stabbed. But I mean, there's a lot of times, friends, I do a lot of harvesting. And because my software is acting like an Apple phone and shuts down when it's hot, it's so annoying. Gorgeous. Okay, let's put that in the basket. Double check the eggplants. And I think, like I said, I did just pick beans. Let's go in with, I'm going to take that cucumber off. And again, I am just wiping. Brought out 2. I know the bottom's like that, but the rest of this cucumber is good. And yeah. So in the basket it's going. If it will fit. Just doing an extra looky over to make sure I got all the tomatoes. This is just going to be harvesting. Then I'll come back out. Next time I come on, that will probably be gone. I did say I'm going to leave these 2 cucumbers go because I have so many to deal with. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I lay it all out for you. So, over at the peppers, checking things out. I'm just going to take off anything that's big or something that doesn't look right. Okay, that's fine. That can go longer. Let's see the size of this one. That can go longer. Because I did just pick some peppers. But if it's twisted type of pepper, you're just going to have to take it off. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm just going to try to stick you in the jungle. How's that sound? Okay. I know there's a leaf in your way. Give me a minute. Get my bearings. But over here, I have to figure out how it's so twisted. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to make sure. Look at the size of that pepper. All right, so my phone wants to tell me my space is full or it's overheating. So let me run through the peppers, and if I harvest any more, I will show you. Everyone, there is the harvest. I didn't put this with this, but this is a funky cucumber right there. Different cucumbers, pickle bush, Kellogg's breakfast. Jean just said she tried one of these, and it didn't affect her. I guess like maybe acid reflux or whatever. You just don't care if I didn't take the beans and the little tomatoes out. Okay. It is hot as can be. So lots of cucumbers, tomatoes, anything that's green that was an accident that fell off. I'll put on the windowsill. We have eggplant, and look at all the zucchini I have to deal with. I have all this zucchini to deal with. There's more tomatoes and bigger peppers. So, needless to say, I am so hot and I have to deal with all the zucchini, but I hope that you enjoyed this harvest. I'll get you a little closer view. And now I'm going to try to put it back in the basket and get crack-a-lackin' and get some of this processed. But there is, I guess you can say, the first big official haul, but I've had probably about 3 or 4 of these with the zucchinis. They're going crazy. So love yous all. Like, subscribe, do all that fun good stuff. And what do you think of my harvest? Leave me a comment down below. Thank you for joining me, friends, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, friends.